My people's back at it. WTF? Who the fuck? And today we ask the question, who the fuck was Dan Edwards, former wide receiver for the Baltimore Colts? When people talk about the NFL's early passing stars and receivers, one name that's completely forgotten is Dan Edwards. Although he played in an era dominated by the running game, Edwards proved he was one of professional football's most reliable and productive receivers. After starring at the University of Georgia, Edwards was selected 9th overall in the 1948 draft by Pittsburgh Steelers. However, he began his professional career choosing to play in the All-American Football Conference, where he immediately showcased the talent that would later carry over to the NFL. When the AAFC merged, Edwards joins the New York Yanks, and in 1950, he enjoyed the finest season of his career. He caught 52 catches, 775 yards, and 6 touchdowns, earning first-team All-Pro honors and a trip to the Pro Bowl. At a time when most teams relied heavily on running game, those numbers ranked among the very best in professional football. One fascinating fact about Edwards is that he played for several franchises during a rapidly changing era of football, including the Brooklyn Dodgers, Chicago Hornets, New York Yanks, Dallas Texans, and Baltimore Colts. Despite the constant changes, he consistently produced wherever he went. Another unique accomplishment came in 49, when Edwards recorded what believed to be the shortest kickoff return in NFL history, a remarkable 17-yard return after recovering a short kickoff. Later in his career, Edwards became one of the Baltimore Colts' most dependable receivers before transitioning into coaching in Canada Football League, where he continued contributing to the game he loved. Over his professional career, Edwards finished with 234 receptions, almost 3,000 receiving yards, and 16 touchdowns. Impressive totals in an era when quarterbacks pretty much just handed off the ball. If Dan Edwards played today, he'd likely thrive as a dependable possession receiver, a versatile slot receiver with the ability to move outside when needed. With modern training, nutrition, and sports science, his 40-yard dash should probably be around 4.55 to 4.58. His greatest strengths were dependable hands, polished route running, toughness over the middle, and exceptional football intelligence. Coaches trusted him because he constantly found ways to get open and make difficult catches. There's one weakness, is simply he played in an era when they didn't receive and he wasn't an overwhelming physical specimen. But his football IQ more than compensated for that throughout his career.